Dyson Mwinsa red trunks. Charles Manyushi is wearing looks like gray. Is that gray or green? What color is that, Innocent?
I think that's green, more like green, I think.
Light green.
Very pensive mood. Looks like he takes no prisoners. When the game is on, it's on. So let's see how that goes.
And that's Wasaja. Charles Chisamba in Dyson Mwisa's corner.
Wasaja, obviously, giving out one or two of his experiences. He's been quite a good boxer, through the years. Lost a couple of his last fights. I don't know, has he retired from the sport?
He's now a coach. He's now a coach for Oriental, so he's trying to give back. Those are the boxing fans in attendance at Government Complex. It's Dyson Mwisa, 49-18, lost one. Chisamba Wasaja in the Oriental corner. Zambia versus Zimbabwe yet again. Something has to give. I have a feeling this fight will be better than the three we've had so far, Innocent.
Well, I don't know about the second fight we had, which was ended in like first round. That was an interesting one. But still, let's have a look at this one here. A lot of experience, you feel. Zambia's Dyson Mwisa does not look like a spring chicken. He looks very fit. Oh, but he's just being overpowered here all of a sudden. I think he did not expect this one. Well, the Zimbabwean, goodness, he's quite the boxer. Charles Munuchi has the speed of lightning here, and Dyson has to find himself first. I did tell you that he was very pensive looking. It wasn't smiling. Just looks like he wants to get. Oh, his ducking is unbelievable. Uh-oh. Under the belt. Oh. No, that's terrible there. That's below the belt, and points could be deducted from Dyson Mwisa. That's a very good, bad way of just stopping the energy that Charles Munuchi had all the while. Oh, they have to stop this a bit. Hit him in other regions.
Well, I'm sure he's going to recover, and I hope this fight does continue, because Charles Manyushi has the making of a very, very good boxer. Yeah, he's ready to fight. But Dyson Mwisa is going to be docked points.
You will have to be docked points, because that is not allowed in the game of boxing, and a lot of other games actually. So he seems to be able to shake it off.
And then intervene though. So what I need to do.
The referees, Felix Piri, the judges, Richard Tembo, Chris Mwandila, and Abram Kangwa. So the referee, Felix Piri, will allow this contest to continue. 8 rounds, light welterweight, non-title. Zambia versus Zimbabwe.
And that's how it happened there. Oh, the guy can duck. It's unbelievable. He's very fast. Okay. Really didn't see that. Kind of looked like just above the belt, but looks like it's below the belt from the reaction. Seems to have recovered though, Charles Manyuchi. He seems to give given a thumbs up to say he can continue. So let's see how this one goes. But interesting, started at very, very fast notes. And you can tell that Dyson Mwisa really has to use all his experience for this one, because Charles Manyuchi is such a class act so far.
And he comes from Masvingo in Zimbabwe.
He kind of just continues where he left from.
He is a hard puncher.
Whoa.
He is a hard puncher. Dyson is good at blocking his face, but you can't defend all the time.
He needs to open up at some point. And this Charles guy is just really watching him and connecting. Dyson will just tire off bowling at times for no apparent reason. Charles is very steady, just watching his opponent, waiting for the openings. Ferocious, this one. crowds have gone a bit quiet here, but rather silenced. That their very own is getting a beating of his lifetime in front of his own fans.
Charles being warned by the referee.
Oh,
Dyson Musa lost his footing there, Innocent.
he lost his footing, but that's off a miss. Again, Charles just stepped out of his way. He's such a calculated fighter, this one. Look at that. He just knows when to move, and he does that expertly. He'll be hoping for the end of this round, Dyson, I'll tell you that, because this man is such a marvel. So intimidating. He's just, that's the only punch really that has connected, I think, from Dyson.
I think for the future, it's a name which we won't forget in a hurry.
Oh. Hey, goodness, this is bad for Dyson here. He might die soon.
Literally speaking, I'm sure Charles Manucci on top. The crowd are loving this.
Well, at times you just have to hand it to someone. I think even the Zambians, they are just standing up and just giving respect, because really that is an exhibition of how boxing is supposed to be done.
You have to hand it to the Zambian sports fans here, Innocent, even if it's a Zimbabwean boxer on top. Zambian sports fans are still cheering.
Hey,
the right and the left.
this guy.
Combination of. And he's lucky. The referee had to step in, and he's even lucky he was behind the ropes. If it was anywhere else, he would have gone down. Round 2. 8-round contest, light welterweight. Zambia versus Zimbabwe. Charles Manucci very much on top of this contest.
Very much on top, indeed. He is exhibiting quite some rare skills that we've seen here tonight at the OIDC. And there we go. Now Dyson has been told to come out of his shell and just throw a couple punches. You can't just keep defending like you said, Nsama. He needs to come out and play. And now this is what he's trying to do, and maybe now it will be more evenly contested.
Dyson coming more into the fight. Charles Manucci reminding us of Kennedy Kanyanta with his ducking, but he's always on the attack, always positive.
Whoa, he just knows how to get out of the way, this Charles Manucci here. Look at that. He does remind you of Kanyanta. I think you're very right. He's so flamboyant there. And again, like we keep saying, he knows when to step aside. He stepped aside at the right time, and down went Dyson Musa, off a miss. It doesn't count really, but I think it just puts you off. But this guy, I can't really get, like I'm not seeing him. A literal case of you can't see me.
Musa lost his footing, but he lost his footing because he missed. And
for the second time it's happening, isn't it?
Second time, lightning striking twice, but I think Manucci is sensing that this fight is there to be won.
Oh, again, his just sense of timing is just unbelievable. Look at that. Even at close contact, he just seems to be able to bob his way through. Dyson is going to have a bit of tough time just finding his target. He's in a corner now, but look at that. He's just watching and playing, and he doesn't mind whether he's in a corner or not. And you don't want to be in a corner in a boxing match because you have nowhere to run. He doesn't mind because I think he knows every tactic in the book. Look at that. Dyson being made to look like an amateur. Well, he does connect finally, Dyson.
Charles Manucci still in with a shout.
Oh, I think he's still in with a very huge shout here. He needs to do something different, Dyson, to be able to win this, because he lost the first round, and I don't think he's winning this one. That would have been quite a punch had it connected. So now maybe beginning to lose his sense of invisibility here. Manucci, but he connects again. He simply knows the game of boxing. That's just the only way to put it.
He's patient, he's looking for openings, and he's studying Dyson at every given opportunity. It's like, Dyson, that's the end of second round. No? Yes?
Finally it is. But again, you just have to give it to Charles Manucci here. I believe, yes, Dyson did come out and to play, but still, I think he was really no match. Well then, wonder who that was she's supporting.
Either, I think, either of the two or one of the two, or both.
There you go there. Charles Manucci, the exhibition boxing.
Agnes Musunga. We also have the director, Mr.
Look at
Bernard
that. His
Nakashinda,
sense of timing is
and
just
two sports officers,
unbelievable.
Mr. Ruben Mubanga
Look.
and Sikota Mwanangombe.
You keep throwing and you just keep missing.
And if you look at the way Charles Manucci was looking at Dyson Mwisa straight in the eyes, those are the boxing fans. Dyson Mwisa being told to raise his game. He's got to compete. He's got to come back into this fight, 8-round contest, because it's obvious that Charles Manucci is leading on points. But at this point, it can go either way.
Still a lot of rounds to go before the end of this one, but Manucci looking very, very sharp indeed. And Dyson really, his sweat just raining on him. He seems to be the man under pressure, but his physique is really good, Dyson Mwisa. You just feel that he can go the rounds. He's got such an athletic body, and Zambian flag really, just flying high. Hopefully it remains that way after this fight. So again, now we're in the third round, and again, Manucci starts first by bobbing, then now he starts to center his punches on his target. Now Dyson also doing a bit of bobbing. He needs to start throwing punches, because just diving and ducking really won't help him much, especially with this kind of opponent. Almost losing his foot there, his footing. Whoa.
A couple of Mwisa's punches are going wayward.
Even when you think that Mwisa is getting a hold of this game, he just can't continue. He can't just do the follow-up, which Charles is doing exceptionally well. 3 punches so far in a space of seconds that he has landed direct on Mwisa's face. Look at that. He doesn't move around. He doesn't do all that jumping around, show booting. He's just there, just standing and just throwing his punches, looking at his target all the while.
Just shows you how serious he has come into this fight. I think in Zimbabwe, boxing is very, very serious business.
And this one I think we'll hear of for some time to come. Again, looks like the underbelt for the second time, and that one I think I did see that. You can't keep doing that. Now this has upset Charles Manucci.
I think the third time he does that, I think it will be the end. It will be the end of the fight. But even then.
Oh, was going to the canvas.
So he's beating the count. The referee is Felix Piri. So back the contest does resume. It's Zambia versus Zimbabwe. Charles Manucci from Masvingo in Zimbabwe. Another missed punch by the Zimbabwean.
Looks like the Zimbabwean wants to end this now. He has kind of realized that this Mwisa is not maybe following the rules of the game. So now he's really just taking him to putting him on the wire. Look at that. Hey. No, this is not good at all.
Not good at all. We hope it won't be fatal.
Oh, served by the bell in the literal sense. Charles Manucci winning his third round even more convincingly than the first.
The Power Dynamo supporter beating the drum. As we're now going to prepare for the first round. Again, Charles Manucci displaying some quality boxing skills. There is the Zimbabwean hitting Muisa left, right. So it was a punch that floored him this time. So he's gone down twice.
He's gone down twice. In fact, he's gone down 3 times, but this one was the actual punch that floored him. So this one definitely does count as a knockout. So he needs, on his reigning sweat, he needs to come back and get a good round, because so far it's not really working out for Diason Muisa.
So we have now entered round 4. 8-round contest. Zambia versus Zimbabwe. Diason Muisa of Oriental Quarries against Charles Manucci from Masvingo in Zimbabwe. Zivugobo Stables, only 23 years of age.
Such a future ahead of him, this young man. He's throwing the punches like no man's business. And there you go again, punch after punch. Diason times does try to come out, you know, breathing fire, but he's just not able to disengage this young man. Charles Manucci, look at that follow-up again. Oh, that one. Not too good, not too good. Now he's just receiving punch after punch. He's going to end this match, you feel. Unrelenting by the young man. And this is a bit of a breather for him. And he turns back to say, what are they talking about? Bats. Fans not happy. I think they just need to give the man what is due to him, is having a very, very good fight. 4th round, and again, so far, he's leading in that one. Diason seems to be tired, extremely tired. Diason, a 32-year-old here, veteran. Look at that, just stance completely gone haywire. The 23-year-old just literally battering him. He's going to go down any time soon. You just feel he's completely out of it. Oh, but it's connected pretty well. Only that really these are just you feel are just
the last kicks of a dying horse.
Words out of my mouth, Sama. That's exactly what I wanted to say. He's connecting, but not due to want.
The crowd here at Government Complex loving this boxing as much as we are in commentary
His legs
position.
have gone. Dison's legs have turned to jelly here.
Again, that's what we're noting with our Zambian boxers. They just spend too much time in the amateur ranks. Look at Charles.
Look at where he's looking. Finally they connect, but he's fighting and he's facing the other way.
That's Ronaldinho's type of boxing. Sinifuna na kulanga, innocent.
Wow, I've not seen this in boxing at all. I've seen Ronaldinho passing, facing the other way. This is something else. It looks like he's getting instruction from somewhere else, and he's fighting his opponent on his left. This guy, he's wrapped up this fight. Look at that. He's just playing around now.
Sports fans here are loving what we are seeing.
Exhibition boxing is unbelievable.
But I did tell you, Innocent, that I did have a feeling that this fight would be better than the 3 we had previously.
Well, I think you were spot on. I would eat the humble pie. I thought the 2nd round fight was the big one. No. This is the fight to beat. Charles Manyuchi of Zimbabwe is a class act. And the 32-year-old Dyson Mwisa, under intense pressure, he has lost all the 4 rounds thus far. He really needs to up his game, Dyson, if he's going to get anything out of this fight.
Well, basically, obviously, it's. I think we need to change the way boxers come into professional ranks. If they can start coming in, turn professional, 23, 24 will be okay. Not turning professional when they're going into their 30s. I think that's retirement age, Innocent.
And that which seems to be the problem so far, because all the fighters that Zambia is taking on seem to be, well, Dyson seems maybe like he has given up. I think he has given up. Well, you might not want to embarrass yourself. Maybe that's what I'm thinking here, because he's not having a good fight, or maybe they're just having a change of pair of gloves. I don't know. We'll yet to see. Wasaja should be pretty disappointed here that his man has not lived up to expectations so far. That man has equally not lived up to expectations of crowd behavior, so he's been taken out by the belt. I think it's the end of the fight here.
End of the fight, obviously. I think Dyson Mwisa's corner have thrown in the towel. There you have it. That's Dyson. That's a 4th round, we suspect.
And this was the most interesting bit. He would turn the other way and punch the opponent on this side. I think Mwisa in all his fighting career has not seen anything like this. Oh, he had no idea where he was at some point here. Simply just...
If that right hook had caught him, 2 uppercuts.
You can't.
The body.
Well, the fight has ended, like we said, all 4 rounds went by way of Charles Manucci, the Zimbabwean. He has really silenced the crowd here with his brilliant exhibition of boxing. I've not seen this kind of boxing in a very, very long time. Maybe Kennedy Kanyanta is the only thing that close to this. He's such a confident young man, 23 years of age. And the 32-year-old Dyson Mwisa, really nowhere near. There you have it.
A deserving winner. And one thing we can't avoid Dyson Mwisa fans too. I mean, Charles Manucci's opponent is his age in reverse.
The winner by way of unanimous points decision, Charles Manucci!
Charles Manucci, man, darling of the crowd. You just have to hand it to the man. He's been exceptional. Such a boxer, that one. Such a boxer.
He's the winner of another Airtel phone, Innocent.
Courtesy Airtel. But it's such a boxer. Wasaja there just congratulating the man. I think just to say, look, you have a great future ahead of you, and you will be quite something to be reckoned by in Africa, without any doubt.
Of course, he's a boxer who are going to keep tabs on. Charles Manucci from Zbukubo Stables in Masvingo. And we're going to join Jason very shortly. Jason will talk to first Dyson Mwisa and then Charles Manucci.
Just witnessed another international bout at the new government complex. Dyson Mwisa up against Charles Manucci of Zimbabwe, and we just now will quickly have a word with Dyson Mwisa of Zambia as regards the experience to this fight. Dyson, fight, how was it?
The fight was okay, despite that the guy was more heavier than me. He was 4 kg over than me. So I just managed to fight, otherwise he was not in my division.
Now, going forward, how do you see yourself? Any plans for another fight anytime soon?
Yes, I'm looking forward for international fights since I'm a Zambian champion. So I'm looking forward for national fights like All African, ABU, amateur, ABU, which is Africa Boxing Union. That is what I'm looking for. I'm a light welterweight champion in Zambia, but the guy I fought is a light middleweight. So I'm looking forward for big fights.
Well, thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
So there you have it, Diason Muisa just giving us his thoughts as regards this fight. But quickly, we also have a word with one of our the winners as far as this particular bout was concerned, Charles Manyuchi of Zimbabwe. Charles, it's good to have you on this interview. Quickly, your thoughts about the fight?
The fight was good. I was expecting everything, but I'm a boxer. I'm a welterweight champion in Zimbabwe and light midweight. So I was coming here to fight this guy. But it's a good opponent, it's a tough opponent. I think, yeah.
Do you see yourselves probably coming back to Zambia for another challenge in here, or your plans as far as your career is concerned after here?
I'm coming back for Hastings. That's the one man I want here in Zambia. And for sure I'll be back for Hastings Boya. I think,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So you've heard it all. He's still got plans. He has plans to still come back.